Hi, I'm Emmanuel and welcome to my workbench and welcome to another Friday Fast 5 where I am continuing my weekly series on my World Banknote collection. Today we start in South Asia and we head to the Philippines. Let's go check out the country profile. The Republic of the Philippines is an archipelago in Southeast Asia, located in the Western Pacific Ocean. Its flag is a bicolor of blue on top and red on the bottom horizontally with a white triangle, and in it, it features a gold sun and 3 stars at each corner of the triangle. The coat of arms features the similar designs with a white top with 3 stars, the sun in the center in an oval, an eagle, very similar to the US eagle on the blue side, and a lion on the red side. This is where the Philippines are located. And since 1967, the Philippines uses the peso. Well, I have a lot of World War II temporary currency, Japanese currency from the occupation of the Philippines by Japan during World War II. So let's start over here. I have a 1 centavo or a 1 cent banknote here. Japanese government, 1 centavo. It is 2-sided, very tiny note. Unfortunately, it has a little fold here. Very, very cool. Following that, we have a 5 pesos. It says Japanese government over there. There is a watermark of, it looks like palm fronds or leaves. Tape at the bottom here, unfortunately. It is ripped or folded. Actually, it's ripped on the corners, folded. Yeah, it is taped over. World War II currency, 5 pesos, right soon. Unfortunately, it has some writing, but I'm glad I got it. I didn't pay too much for these. Some of these were given to me freely by people who had them. We have the same monument here on the 10 pesos piece, the 10 pesos note. Again, more writing. Japan's money during Japanese occupation in the Philippines, it says here on the back of the note. It's a shame that it was written on. And here is a blue 10 pesos piece, a banknote, I should say. Little burns on the side over here. Brown on the back, really, really cool. These notes predate the dates for my collection. I want 69 and beyond and on to the present. But since I had these, of course, I'm going to share them with you. But the note in question is the currently circulating 5 peso note, Republic of the Philippines. We have what? Andres Bonifacio. Lots of beautiful lathe work over here. Green and brown. There is a security strip down the center over here. And on the back, I don't know what this represents. There is a watermark, but the watermark, there is no watermark. It's just this over here that you can see through the note. Very, very cool. Now, I don't expect any of these World War II notes to fluoresce under UV light, but let's have a look at the bottom one over here. Yeah, none of these fluoresce. It doesn't surprise me. I don't think the technology existed. But this note over here, I don't see any reactivity at all on this side. And none on the back either. From the Philippines, we head on over to Europe. and we go to Poland. Let's go check out the country profile. The Republic of Poland is a country in Central Europe. It goes from the Baltic Sea in the north and borders Lithuania and Russia to the northeast, Belarus and Ukraine to the east, Slovakia and the Czech Republic to the south, and Germany to the west. Its flag is a horizontal bicolor of white over red, and its coat of arms features a crowned silver eagle on a red shield. This is where Poland is located in Central Europe. And from 1949 to 1994, it used the third zloty. And from 1995 to present, it uses the fourth zloty. All right, the first one over here is not a banknote so much as it is a bond. It is worth 1,000 zloty, I believe, and it is dated 1971. Purple and orange, and on the back you have the redemption code. I don't know if this was in the form of a lottery. I think it has an expiry of 1991. The 20-year bond, possibly. Very cool. A different piece of history here, and here is a 1,000 zloty note. We have Copernicus over here, Nikolai Copernicus on the right side, and the watermark is of this eagle here, which is the crest of Poland. We have 1982 on this date here. Copernicus's heliocentric model. Very cool. And the other note that I have is a modern 10 zloty note. We have Mieszko the First. Apologies for my pronunciation. This one is dated 2016. Green and brown. There is a watermark of right over here of this gentleman over here, an early king, I suppose. Very, very cool. Let's see how any of these react under UV light. I don't expect to be any reactivity to the bond other than the whiteness of the paper. And the top one over here, it is so well circulated. I don't really see anything jumping out at me here. Let's have a look at the bottom. Well, we have a little box that appears with the denomination, and the serial number glows over there. And here is, there's a wash over here as well, and you can see the design pop out. Very cool. And on the back, nothing pops out on the back for me. From Poland, we stay in Europe and we head towards Portugal. Let's go check out the country profile. The Republic of Portugal, or the Portuguese Republic, is a country on the Iberian Peninsula in southwestern Europe. It borders the Atlantic on the west and south, and Spain to the north and east. Its flag is a vertical bicolor, where 1/3 of the flag on the hoist side is green and 2/3 of the flag on the other side is red. It features a golden armillary sphere with the shield of Portugal on top. The coat of arms features the shield of Portugal, which consists of 5 blue shields with 5 blue dots on a white field, surrounded by 7 golden castles on a red field, and that itself is on an armillary sphere and surrounded by golden leaves. This is where Portugal is located in Western Europe. And from 1911 to 2001, Portugal used the escudo, and since 2002, Portugal uses the euro. All of these banknotes are banknotes that I set aside from my travels there when I traveled there as a youth. We'll start with the 20 escudos over here. A little tape on it. Unfortunately, there is a rip. It says 20 escudos in gold, and this is dated 1971. This is Garcia de Horta, the Portuguese seal over here, and we have this gentleman as the watermark. Bank of Portugal, predominantly green banknote. And this is the Goa marketplace in the 16th century, Goa being in India. It was a Portuguese colony until a Portuguese princess married an English prince, and it was given over to England as part of the dowry. This one is 100 escudos, gold, it says over there, oro, and this is dated 1985. Manuel Maria Barbosa de, what's that? Du Bocage? I don't. And the watermark is a close-up of this gentleman's face. This is a blue and burgundy note. Obviously a poet or a writer of some kind. And the back of the note says, O Rocio nos princípios do século XIX. The Rocio is a part of Lisbon, I believe, and it says at the beginning of the 19th century. Very, very cool. I have a more modern 100 escudos here, dated 1988. Fernando Pessoa. I believe that this is I've heard of this guy, so obviously a well-known author. And the watermark is of this gentleman without his hat. Very cool geometric patterns. Looks like a rose here, and on the back, well, it is a rose. 100 escudos. Very, very cool. And the last one here is 500 escudos, and this one is dated 1979. Francisco Sanch. And of course, it is the watermark is of this gentleman over here. We have the layout of an early layout of the city, probably Lisbon. You can see it really lightly across here, Bank of Portugal, on his chest here. 500 escudos. And no description of what the scene is, but I'm imagining it is a scene from Lisbon. Very cool. Let's see if any of these banknotes react under UV light. No reactivity on the 20 escudo. I don't see anything on this one. The 100 escudo has a 3. Oddly enough. I wonder what that means. Nothing really on this side. I mean, there's a little wash here. You can kind of see the watermark. I don't know if that was intentional. And on this note, we have green and red fibers. Nothing else. And a nice wash rose out. It pops out of the middle here. Very cool. First time I see this on this note. It's impressive what you can see on these when you take the UV a UV flashlight. Nothing on this one. Yep, nothing on that one. From Portugal, we head down to Africa to a former Portuguese colony. We are going to Portuguese Guinea. Let's go check out the country profile. Portuguese Guinea, also called the Overseas Province of Guinea from 1951 to 1972, and the State of Guinea from 1972 to 1974, was a Portuguese overseas province in West Africa until 1974, when it gained independence and became what is known today as Guinea-Bissau. It used the Portuguese flag until 1974, and its coat of arms features the golden armillary sphere with the shield on top, surmounted by a crown, and the shield has 4 wavy lines on the bottom, the blue shields with 5 dots of Portugal on top, and a torch on a black field on the left side. I can't zoom in, unfortunately, because it shows me Guinea-Bissau. Same thing for the flag. It shows me the current flag of Guinea-Bissau. Back when it was Portuguese Guinea, it was over here where it is modern-day Guinea-Bissau. And from 1914 to 1975, when it gained independence, it used the escudo. Known today as Guinea-Bissau, when it gained its independence from Portugal, this one is dated 1971. We have Nuno Tristão. The watermark is of this gentleman over here. Blues, greens, yellows, dark indigo, I guess. It says Guinea, National Overseas Bank or Ultramarine Bank. Beautiful note, very large size note. Payable in Guinea, it says 100 escudos. We have historical Portuguese boats with a modern liner in the background here. Very, very cool. Let's see if this one reacts under UV light. Nothing on this side, nothing on this side. I didn't expect it. It is from 1971. And with this, we end the letter P, and we head to the only country with a letter Q, which is in Asia. This is Qatar. Let's go check out the country profile. The state of Qatar is a country in West Asia, and it occupies a peninsula on the Arabian Peninsula. It is bordered by Saudi Arabia, and its flag consists of a burgundy and white flag, with the first third being of the flag being white and the 2/3 of the flag being burgundy, and it is separated by a serrated edge. The emblem of Qatar features a ship at sail with 2 palm trees surmounted by or underpinned by 2 crossed swords. This is where Qatar is located on the Arabian Peninsula, and from 1973 to date, Qatar uses the Rial. Prior to 1973, the area was known as Qatar and Dubai. Beautiful blue note with the hologram over here of that in violet or purple. Very cool. I like how it floats behind. It looks like that ring is floating behind the note. We have a security strip, a holographic strip there. There is a watermark. It looks like of a couple of palm trees. It looks like it's this one over here. This symbol over here, the palm trees and the sailing ship. We have a door, the flag of Qatar up here. And on the back side, we have it in Western script, 10 reals. Dated 2022. Beautiful, beautiful note. Let's have a look at how it reacts under UV light. Oh, beautiful. Bright blue background shows up there. I believe the denomination is written in this box, and we have blue and green fibers. The serial number also fluoresces. A little wash on this side over here is at the bottom as well. Very cool. And on the back, this geometric design just pops right off the page, and we have 2 security strips, it looks like, on the back of the note. Very cool. And that is it for today's video. Here is a map of the world with the countries in green being the countries for which I have all of the banknotes I wish to collect. The ones in orange are the ones that I am still looking for notes to complete my typeset. And of course, everything in white is yet to be covered in this video series. I hope you're enjoying this series as much as I am. If you do, I appreciate your thumbs up, and I'll see you next week for my next episode. Thanks for watching.